Hi, everyone. We're live at the Paste Studio in New York right now with Leah Capelle. Leah, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much, you guys. This is a dream, so thank you.
We're very glad to have you. It's very flattering words to hear. I love it when you hear that, and I believe it. It's awesome. We're stoked
so
to
many of
have
my
you
favorite
here.
artists have done these sessions in this room, and now I'm sitting here doing this session with you guys in this room. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, so we're very excited to share your music with the internet right now. You're about to do 4 songs, and all of them are going to be on the debut full-length album, Triptych, and that comes out this spring. So
Yes, it does.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
What are you going to do first?
I'm going to do the title track from the record, Triptych.
All right.
I've been sleeping with your keys. They help me not to dream. Pressed against my palms and digging in between my fingertips are searching for you underneath the sheets. But you left me, you loved me, and you lost me. Can't look at myself in mirrors, 'cause I won't like what I'll see. Can't stand to hear my voice as it spills out from my teeth. I just picture us a triptych, a 3-part symphony. As you loved me, you lost me, and you left me. You'll try to be a stranger, stoic shadow man, and I'll be catatonic with my 3rd drink in my hand. And as you sense me spiraling, please remember that you lost me, you left me, but you loved me. I cry every time. Every time.
Nice. Well, that sounds great. Thank you, Leah.
Thank you.
Can you walk us through the process of how these songs come into being? I mean, do you do the production stuff yourself? Do you work with outside producers, or from songwriting through the recording process? How do these things come to life?
That's a great question. So this whole album has been really important for me because it's the first time that I've co-produced anything. So all of these songs, I am credited as a producer. I'm doing production. I'm working with a producer named Jay Markovitz, who has become a good friend. And the project has been really insular, honestly. The whole record is pretty much myself, Jay, and my friend Dan on drums, and everything else Jay and I are performing, including bass, all the guitars, any synth parts, piano, all of it has been like me and Jay, which my older music, I had a band that was really active in the arrangements and the playing on the recordings, which I think influenced what I was going to sound like. So now that it's really just all coming from my brain, it feels really, really amazing and empowering as a woman to be like, I played all that, you know, except drums. I'm terrible on the drums. But in terms of songwriting, I write pretty much all of my songs myself unless I co-write. The song that I just played was all me. Most of these songs were all me except the one at the end. It was a co-write with my friend Haley. So yeah.
Sweet. And is that what do they? What did they look like when you play them live? I know you've got a show, which should be a ton of fun. You're at Knitting Factory tonight in Brooklyn. What does the instrumentation look like when you play them out live?
It depends on if I'm doing a solo show or with a full band. My Brooklyn show tonight is solo, so it'll be just this gear, myself, all of that. When I play with a band, I have a drummer, I have a bass player, and another guitarist. It's a 4-piece band, and I'm on electric guitar as well. And it's a pretty rockin', big, high energy, I'm jumping around kind of show. But when it's solo, it's a lot more like, let me tell you about my feelings with my guitar.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, you will be there. Thank you for the hat. What does this say on my head right now?
It says, we can be friends.
That's right. We can be friends. This hat is Leah's hat. You can buy them at shows. You can buy them at leahcapelle.com. Thank you for the hat. This is awesome.
You are welcome. It looks great on you.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, have a great show tonight at Knitting Factory and have a wonderful session here right now.
Right now.
Yeah. There's 3 more songs still. What's coming up next?
This is my song called Alder Lake. This was the first single from Triptych that I put out this past, 2019 summer. Came out in July. And it's about not feeling super great mentally. You know, we all struggle with certain things. And so it's about being in a space where you don't feel good and then looking back on your life and trying to find moments that bring you joy and to think about those moments in the times of darkness. So the song is called Alder Lake, which is a real place. I grew up living around Alder Lake in the summers, and that's how I got started in music, actually. So this is a little near and dear song to my heart. Yeah, okay, here we go. Hollow on the inside, and I can't find my appetite. Iron grip on my lungs, so I don't sleep so well at night. Masochist by nature, and I am stressed out all the time. You know me, I'll take whatever, just to pretend I'm fine. When we got naked at Alder Lake, the dirt in our toes, and then catapulted down the bank, that moment froze. And I thought, if I could find this happiness in all of my days, well then this could all mean so much more than just getting paid. Because we got naked at Alder Lake. We got naked at Alder Lake. Oh no, it's 3 again, and I just climbed out of a hole, comparing my complexion, the angle of my nose. Masochist by nature, and I am stressed out all the time. You know me, I'll take whatever, just to pretend I'm fine. When we got naked at Alder Lake, the dirt in our toes, and then catapulted down the bank, that moment got naked at Alder Lake. Ooh. Thank you.
Thank you. Leah, can you tell us something about? I don't think we did do the whole spiel about what these tapes are. This whole room is full of tapes going all the way back to the 1950s of rock and roll, country music, jazz history. I mean, there's John Coltrane. You're sitting in front of the Talking Heads, and there's hundreds of thousands of individual songs on these tapes. So it's an easy room to talk about influences in. Can you tell us some of the artists that have been really important to you over the years?
Yeah, totally. So my music taste has changed a lot as I've gotten older, but when I was young and really started making decisions for myself about what kind of music I wanted to listen to, because you kind of are influenced by your parents or your friends or whatever. My favorite band from my childhood is Counting Crows.
Oh, nice. Dude, Adam was in here like not that long ago, like 2 months ago maybe, yeah. He does a festival called the Underwater Sunshine Fest.
I know he does.
Yeah, man, he came in here during that week.
Oh my God, that's so cool. Well, yeah, I love Adam Duritz. I grew up listening to Counting Crows. I think he's a lyrical genius. And so I was really influenced by a lot of music from that era, like the kind of Americana rock alternative stuff of the 90s and like old school Matchbox 20, old school Goo Goo Dolls, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, like that kind of stuff I was really into. And so I was trained on classical piano, but once I started deciding that I liked music to listen to and what it was going to be, I was like, screw classical piano, I want to play rock and roll. And so I started playing guitar around that age too. So artists like that, and then just as a young female singer-songwriter, I was really influenced by, the pop singer-songwriters Sarah Bareilles, Ingrid Michaelson, those kind of artists. So I was kind of blending the pop piano singer-songwriter thing with my love for like kind of 90s rock. And so I still feel that now, but the artists who are super influential to me now, above and beyond, is Justin Vernon of Bon Iver, Big Red Machine, Volcano Choir, all of his projects. I just think he is a genius, and I respect him so much. I actually played Summerfest this year on the same day that he headlined Summerfest.
Oh, nice.
So I got to go see his show at the 16th row, and I was just bawling my eyes out. I absolutely love him. I'm super inspired by Noah Gunderson, who we talked about before.
Yeah.
And his friend and our mutual friend, David Ramirez, I think is an amazing songwriter. So I listen to him a lot because he's a really good storyteller, David. And I love Phoebe Bridgers. I love St. Vincent, obviously, my alternative queen.
Wait, do that one more time. I just got to the wide. There you go. Yeah.
This is her signature guitar that I've been playing for the last 5 years and love it so much, 4 or 5 years. And then in terms of old school stuff, grew up just poring over Joni Mitchell records, CSNY, the Beatles. I grew up listening to Yes, the prog rock band from
totally.
Like
a
lot
Yes
of people,
tape, like right there.
Yeah, I actually just met John Anderson from Yes, and I was so excited to meet him. We were both panelists at this music industry conference in Santa Barbara, and I got to meet him, and I was just like, you have no idea. Like, people grew up listening to the Beatles. I grew up listening to Yes. Like, this is so cool. But yeah, so kind of just all of that stuff is constantly floating around in my brain as I'm writing and trying to create my own sound out of all of that, if that makes any sense.
That makes plenty of sense. I'm really glad that I asked. That was a wonderful, encyclopedic answer to that question. I'm stoked that I asked.
There's a lot. I'm constantly consuming music, so it's like, yeah, always.
Nice. Well, thank you for bringing your music here to the studio today. We've got a third and a fourth song coming up. What's happening third today?
Third is very exciting. You are getting a preview of my next single that comes out at the end of this month. It's called On Accident. The actual single is like a big rock song, but you're going to hear it in this little stripped down vibe. Yeah, it's called On Accident. Comes out at the end of January.
Nice.
I can feel his hands in my back pockets as we're standing too close and the lights are flashing on me. The way he looks over his glasses makes me want something to happen, and I wanna tell him, is that wrong of me? I wanted to be what he wanted. Oh, I did. I wanted to be what he wanted. Oh, I did. I want him to be what I wanted. Is that bad? I want him to be what I want him to. Ooh, to. I want him. He puts his fingers around my throat, and as we're kissing, I can tell that I'm gonna let him take me home this time. And I just can't explain it. He's a mess and he is tainted, but I wanna fix him. Is that wrong of me? I wanted to be what he wanted. Oh, I did. I wanted to be what he wanted. Oh, I did. I want him to be what I wanted. Is that bad? I want him to be what I want him to. Did I hurt you? You know I didn't mean it. Did I hurt you on accident? Did I hurt you? You know I didn't mean it. Did I hurt you on accident? I wanted to be what he wanted. Oh, I did. I wanted to be what he wanted. Oh, I did. I want him to be what I wanted. Is that bad? I want him to be what I want him to. Did I hurt you? You know I didn't mean it. Did I hurt you on accident? Did I hurt you? You know I didn't mean it. Did I hurt you on accident? Oh, oh, oh. You know I didn't mean it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Leah. Can you tell us about the visual aspect of this also? I was just watching the Know Me Better video, which is coming up next. Can you talk about the videos associated with this? And probably I would imagine that's got something to do with the album title as well, Triptych, which I just
Yes.
found out that's what it was called. And then Bob just G-chatted me what that word means.
Oh.
And it seems like there's a multi-part aspect to this. Can you talk about that?
Yes. So for this project, I really wanted to blend different types of art with the music. So all of the artworks, which On Accident comes out soon, so it'll be more clear. But I knew that I wanted the record to be called Triptych because I wrote the first song like right at the beginning of this whole journey. Triptych was basically the first song written for this record, and I knew that I wanted the whole thing to be kind of a theme in that a triptych, which as you just got G-chatted, is a 3-panel piece of art, right? So it's all 3 pieces tell the story together. And so with the artworks for each single and for the record, they're all very tied together. And all of the artworks are actually film photographs taken of me. And then I had an artist paint and digitally manipulate the images. So we have film photography, which is a really old school form of art, and then digital painting, which is a very modern form of art. And then with the music videos, On Accident is coming out in February, and the Know Me Better video came out in October, and the storylines are linked together. So they are 2 different videos, but they're shot in the same location, and you'll see when the videos come out, but the storylines are linked together. And so I've been trying to just be really specific with the story that I'm telling in all senses. So the music is all, cohesive, and the artwork is cohesive, and the videos are cohesive, and they all just kind of form this little triptych universe that I'm building. And in my previous releases, I never really spent that much time thinking about all of these, I was about to say extraneous, but they're not extraneous, all of these other pieces of releasing music in, the 2020s now. And I was just kind of like, well, I'm going to make the songs and I'm going to put them out and hopefully people are into it. And the videos were all over the place. Not that they're not good, but they weren't connected, that there was no consistent through line. And so now for this project, because it's a 12-song record, I've been putting a lot of energy into just really telling a story in every way that I can. So yeah,
nice. Well, I'll drop a link to the Know Me Better video into the comment section right now, so people can check it out. Don't check it out right now. As soon as this session wraps, then go check it out, because you're about to play Know Me Better live. And we'll stay tuned. Tell me one more time, when does On Accident come out?
On Accident, the single drops at the end of January, and the video will be coming out in February.
Nice.
Just in time for Valentine's Day to get all emo about your Valentine.
Cool. Well, so Know Me Better is coming up 4th. Can you tell us about that song?
Yes. So this song is a breakup song. I went through a pretty tough breakup in 2018 that a lot of this record is about, but not all of it. This record's about a lot of things. But this song was written with my friend Haley. I was sitting in the kitchen of where I had lived with my partner for 3 years. And so it had been our apartment, and I was looking around after he moved out, and there were empty spaces where art had hung on the walls. There were books missing from the shelves. There were instruments missing because he's a musician as well. And I was just kind of sitting there looking around, and I realized I love plants. I'm a total cat and plant lady. If you walk into my place now, it's just filled with plants. But I noticed that all of my plants were dying, which felt like a very symbolic, it just felt like a very clear symbolism for how I was doing and not taking care of my space, and looking around, and half the stuff was missing and the plants were dying. And it was a really sad moment of realization for me that I wasn't taking care of things that needed to be taken care of as well. And so I just kind of started singing this melody at the kitchen table, no instrumentation, and I wrote the whole song a cappella sitting at the kitchen table. It's gone through a few iterations of edits since then to make it more honest, in terms of, a breakup is a death, and you have to grieve the death, and you have to come to terms with what part you played in it. And originally I was very accusatory, and I wasn't really taking a lot of the blame at first. So as the song grew and as the production grew and I healed more, I was like, I should take more responsibility for the things that I did to contribute to this breakup. And so this song came out in August. It's a big pop song on the recording, but this version is just a little more sad. All right. Okay, wanted to make sure I play it right. Okay. All the plants are dying, I cannot let them grow, 'cause they remind me that you said you had to go. Don't you think it's funny that I haven't left the house? Though this place is soaked in memories and I cannot get them out. Hey, I just called to tell you that you've been on my mind, that I'm trying to be strong while you're leaving me behind. But all you had to say was you need more time, that we cannot be friends, you're not ready to be fine. So why is your name still showing up on my phone? I thought you want to be alone. I'll give you what you want, I'll give you what you want, but you should know me better. You think it won't hurt, you think this won't hurt, but you should know me better. Fill up with distractions so you don't have to feel. So the life we built together, none of it was real. Push the pain down in a bottle and save it for a night, for when you start to realize that I might have been right. I know this'll hit like a shot to the chest, but you don't miss me yet. I'll give you what you want, I'll give you what you want, but you should know me better. You think it won't hurt, you think this won't hurt, but you should know me better. Don't try to act like this is not a death. I'm losing track of how this will end. I'll give you what you want, I'll give you what you want, but you should know me better. I let this go too far, the distance in who we are. You should know me, you should know me. I put you down, ran my mouth only to see it. Now you don't know me, I don't know you. You should know me, you should know. I'll give you what you want, I'll give you what you want, but you should know me better. You think it won't hurt, you think this won't hurt, but you should know me better. Don't try to act like this is not a death. I'm losing track of how this will end. I'll give you what you want, I'll give you what you want, but you should know me better. Thank you. Paste Magazine, my sweet friends.
Leah, thank you so much for doing this. It sounded great. Have a great show at Knitting Factory tonight.
Thank
it's an
you.
all-ages show. It's tonight, 8 o'clock. All of the details for future shows, as they're announced, they're all up at leahcapelle.com, as
Yes.
are these wonderful hats that say...
We can be friends.
We can be friends.
This is a song I did not play today, but I am playing it tonight at Knitting Factory, 8 p.m. Be there or be square.
Nice. Well, best of luck on Triptych when it comes out.
Thank
It's out this
you.
spring. Thank you for the music today. This
Thank
has
you
been
so
great.
much, and thank you all for watching.